Hi everybody, this is Sean Heideman, designated broker with Position Realty. Today I am doing my Phoenix market report that I do every month. This month we are doing April 2023, and we do have some predictions for May in there as well, based on where we are currently standing right now with the market. If everybody remembers, back in January, Goldman Sachs had a little prediction that Phoenix, San Jose, San Diego, Austin, and Texas would see a 25% decline in home prices. It's complete opposite here in the Phoenix area. As you see here is where January was. This is the monthly average sale price per square foot. We're in April, so this is where everything ended in April. This is a slight prediction for the month of May, as far as based on number of closings and activity that's currently going on in the market. So they definitely made a big mistake on that one. So here's the average square foot. This is the same slide that was in the other slide. So we're using a monthly average for the prediction here. So we may see somewhere around here as far as price appreciation, or average price per square foot going up. Okay, this slide shows where all the employment centers are. So everything in green. So this is a little bit, it's not quite updated to 2023, but as of 2022, the green dots show where a lot of new companies have come in. A lot of new companies are going in here around Surprise, around this area as well, and then Chandler Gilbert area down here towards the south. So if you guys are looking for an investment property, kind of concentrate in some of these areas. I know Scottsdale and Tempe might be a little pricey, but Tempe Surprise is actually is up and coming. Just right along here where the Northern Parkway is, there's a lot of vacant land, a lot of new companies going in over there. So this is migration to the state of Arizona. So this shows the number of people relocating, which largest number is California, 273,000. And then we have Texas, 81,000, almost 82. Florida, Illinois, New York. My wife's actually from New York. And Washington, people all moving to Phoenix. So we have a lot of people still moving here, which is influencing our prices and our real estate market here. And so this is some information on migration. Higher education also. A lot of people are moving here, in-state and out-of-state. Are in-state on campus. So these are people that are going to in-state, and a lot of people are doing online. Which a lot of these people that attend these schools, these students, a lot of times they graduate and they wind up staying here. So that's also migration of people to Arizona. And looks like Maricopa Community College has the largest number of enrollments for in-state on campus. And then ASU and U of A. U of A is a little bit of a smaller campus. Grand Canyon is more of a private Christian school, and then Northern Arizona up north in Flagstaff, that's the lowest there. So, and then this is number of companies that are coming here. This is the countries that are coming to Arizona. So Taiwan, as we all know, Taiwan Semiconductor up there off 303. United Kingdom, Austria, Japan, Czech Republic, Spain, France, Singapore. A lot of companies are coming here. So as 25 companies relocated here in 2023, $23.9 billion in capital has been invested here. Created in the region about 5,000 new jobs, and average high wage salary is 85,000. If you remember back in one of the other slides, the average, I think, income was 95,000 per couple. So this is also influencing prices. People can actually afford the higher prices because of the higher wages in of new companies coming here. Employment report. This shows our unemployment rates. So Arizona as compared to the United States. United States is in the orange. So the United States is 3.5, and Arizona is right around the national rate. So we shot way up here. This was during COVID. So this is what this jump here is. And then the unemployment rate kind of spiked up here a little bit between 2022 and March, but it looks like it's come down a little bit. Cromford report. This shows if we're in a balanced market, a seller's market, or a buyer's market. So we're more in a seller's market right now because we're more in the green here, over 150. If we're in a buyer's market, this would be in the red, but we're in the green. So seller's market, the market has shifted, and then we're not as much in the buyer's market as we were before. So we are back in a seller's market. This is also the Cromford report. This shows historical data of the index that they do. So balanced market, buyer's market would be down here. So in 2007 and 2008, we were in a buyer's market. And this crossed over a little bit in a buyer's market, not quite. But so we're back in a seller's market here, above the balanced market for 2022. Down here, we're slightly in a buyer's market. And this is another chart, seller's market, buyer's market, just kind of shows historically where we've been. So we are currently right here with the supply and the demand. So our supply is low and our demand is high. So this is what's creating the buyer's market, similar to what went on here. So 2014, we dipped, low supply, high demand, and we were in that seller's market for quite a while. So it looks like we are going back into a seller's market. Now these are the cities that are in seller's market. Queen Creek is still in a balanced market. Buyer's markets, if you want to get some lowball offers in, get some good deals on Maricopa and Buckeye. I know those are on the outskirts of town, but those markets are in buyer's markets, so you might have some more negotiating room on there as opposed to one of these other cities that are more in town. And Glendale is actually gone up to slot number 2. So the change, Glendale was a big change. So a lot of people are considering Glendale now. So you might want to look into that. And then Surprise also just came crossed from the balanced market into a seller's market. Contract ratio. This is shows the number of contracts that are written, under contract, active contracts, and then contract ratio. So 5 weeks ago, it was 52. 1 week ago, or the first week of the year, it was 33.5, 52, 62. Now it's going back up here. So we have active contracts 12,000 and under contract 8,000. So 62. So it's going up. It shows the demand. Now this is a historical chart for the contract ratio. This right here was the COVID boom, and so we dropped down here at the beginning of the year, and now we're starting to edge back up. So we're close to 2019 and in 2018 where the contract ratio was as far as the market. Mortgage rates. This chart's a little outdated. This slide was presented last week, but interest rates go up and down. But this kind of shows that conventional rates are higher now than FHA rates. So FHA rates are lower. It might be harder to qualify, a lot more hurdles with the FHA loan, but more and more people are going into FHA just because of the lower interest rates. So if you're looking at buying, talk to your loan officer definitely discuss FHA loan with them and see if you'd be able to qualify and be able to provide all the additional documentation that is needed for that. And recently in January, FHA increased their limits to 530,000. In March, FHA mortgage premium was reduced. So whenever you get an FHA mortgage, you always have an insurance premium. That's the insurance. That's the advantage of FHA. And the 30-year fixed rate is lower than the conventional rate now, and seller paid closing costs is allowed. FHA is up to 6% of the sales price. So you can get a lot more buyer concession with FHA. Um, so definitely consider FHA loans. Accepted contracts. So this shows that accepted contracts since the beginning of the year has been increasing, and that is the demand. Accepted contracts. This shows a historical chart. Now we're back towards April or March of 2022, just before things started to decline, and 2016, 2019. Total listings under contract. The demand is increasing, so we've just surpassed, what year is this? Doesn't say here. Looks like 2000, 2019 maybe. But anyways, the under contracts are increasing. Beginning of the year, we were the lowest. Now we're starting we'll probably end up somewhere around here by the end of the year. Closings involving seller closing costs. So in January we had 52%, so that was probably the best time to negotiate. We were still in a more of a buyer's market. Now it's starting to decline, but we're still highs compared to 2019, 2000, 2001. So closing cost assistance is not going away just because of the higher interest rates, and people are still using those closing costs to buy down the interest rate. This shows the dollar amount. Before you could get close to 10,000. Now it's more closer to 9,000, which is the average. So when you submit your offers, kind of come in somewhere near the average, or you can also increase the purchase price um, over the asking price to compensate for additional concessions that you may need. New listings. New listings are still low. As you see from this chart, it's the lowest since pretty much ever. So low supply will also influence price increase. Active supply, this shows just from 2018 to now. Active supply was a lot higher in October of 2022, but active supply is starting to go down, which is good. That's what we do want to see. We want to see more and more listings coming on the market. Weekly number of price reductions. So it's not as many price reductions as we had before. So 1,400 active price reductions. So people are still reducing their prices. They've listed their homes over market, but overall the Phoenix real estate market for price appreciation is actually going up. So we're going to start seeing less and less price reductions. Median days on market prior to contract, that's also declining. We were at 56 days in January, and now we're at 25 days. So more and more buyers are in the market, more and more activity. So the average days on market is decreasing. Pre-foreclosures, back in 2009, 2008, we're nowhere near that. So no need to worry. It is up to 330, but we had that same amount for quite a while. So it's not skyrocketing like a lot of the YouTubers out there are stating. Completed foreclosures. So we have 29 completed foreclosures. Those are the ones that actually went to foreclosure, and then the banks actually listed it with a realtor, and there were only 29 of those. Single family permits. Single family permits are definitely down. So new home builders are not building as many homes um, as uh, as they were before. I know we have a lot of employment, a lot of people moving here, which you definitely need more supply. Lack of new home supply will also influence price appreciation. Long-term rental supply. Long-term rental supply is actually increasing. So we have more and more rentals coming on the market, probably in anticipation that higher interest rates, less people are buying, and so more investors are picking up rental properties and putting them on the market. Long-term rental supply in Scottsdale has actually gone way up. So if you're looking for a long-term rental supply, you're going to have lots of competition in Scottsdale. You may want to consider some other markets that have lower supply of long-term rentals. And also, 5 bedrooms have increased as well. So more and more investors are picking up larger homes, possibly having 2 families living in the home to pay for the rent. But that is also a new trend that is starting to pick up. Now this shows the long-term rental supply as far as price. So April 2023 is a median closed rental price and a list price. So this is a list price, so it's not quite the same as, so there is some negotiating room still going on in the market. It's about $100 difference in the market between the listed rent price and the closed rent price. Average sales per square foot for monthly. I kind of already showed you this slide. You guys can take a look at it. So from April to April of last year, it's only down 7.6%. But if we look at May, and if this is close to where it's going to end in May, the market may have a small price appreciation from May of last year and this year. But May has not ended yet, so we'll have to wait until next month's report. Appreciation on median sales price. So this shows once again from April to April, it's down 9.8% if you're looking at the median sales price. March 9.1, February, January, and February. So if you bought anywhere around here, you're in good territory. You have equity in your home. So, okay, got one more slide. Long-term appreciation. This shows the historical appreciation. So if you bought 6 years ago, you have about 89.3% appreciation in your home. So equity. 5 years, 75.5. 4 years, 66.2. 3 years, 54.8. 2 years ago, 16.6. 1 year ago, you are in the negative. But with anything with Phoenix, as you can see, if you hold the property for long term, you will see a nice appreciation and gain some equity in your home. So thank you for watching my video. If you like the information that I present, please make sure you subscribe to the button below. Just below there, just hit subscribe. And also under the description for this video, I have all my contact information, all my social media. I have my calendar on there that you can book an appointment directly with me over the phone, or we can meet at my office. But I'd be happy to help you with either buying or selling a property. And I've been in the real estate market for 18 years. I started out as an appraiser, and then I eventually got into sales full time. And I'm the owner and designated broker for Position Realty. Thank you for watching, and please stay tuned for the next video.